So, on my way to pick up my kids from school, a lot of times I like to ride with no music or nothing, just in the silence, kind of get in tune with myself, go over some things in my head, time to reflect, time to think, stuff like that. So anyways, I'm thinking about, truth and people spreading truth and how I don't see a lot of it going on. And it got me to thinking, I'm not real big on the Bible and the Jesus and the God that they portray to us to believe in. I do believe there's some accurate knowledge and information in the scriptures, but I don't believe all of it. But it just got me thinking. It says, in the end times, there'll be disasters. Nation will rise up against nation. It says, things to the extent of there'll be signs in the heavens. And, all that stuff is going on right now. There's crazy signs in the skies. There's natural disasters going on. There's flooding all over Earth right now. Pakistan, Asia, the United States, Canada. There's wildfires all over the United States burning out of control right now. We're not on the greatest of terms with Russia. We're not on the greatest of terms with North Korea. Nobody agrees with politicians and politics anymore. It's like everything is out of control. And it's just like it said it would be in the end times. Now, what I'm getting at is the amount of people spreading the truth around doesn't seem to be very many. So it kind of hit me that it says the 144,000, the light workers, the special, whoever we are. I believe, honestly, that we're a frequency from the source frequency inside the matrix, and that's why we can't be altered. That's why no matter what kind of modifications they try to do to our genetic code, they can't change our frequencies, and there's only a certain amount of us that have that, which is why I think the song that only we know the words to is Truth. And if you think about that, what happens whenever we try to express or explain or expose any kind of truth? We get ridiculed, we get mocked, we get laughed at. Like, nobody takes us seriously. But you sing that same song to somebody on the same frequency as you, and what happens? They sing right along with you. There's love, embrace, accepting. I mean, it only makes sense that that's the song that only we know the words to, and that's Truth. And the fact that so many people could be manipulated by all the modifications in the food and the vaccines and the chemicals in the air, and just through genetics in general over the years, for us to not be modified only states that, we were placed here on purpose. We are like, for lack of a better term, I guess we're the security system inside the Matrix. And just like from the movie The Matrix with Neo, after he figured out what he was and what he could do, they tried to upgrade the viruses that were coming after him. But what happened? The virus could never upgrade to beat him. He was always, that top, because he came from the source frequency, and they can't alter that. That's inalterable. That's obviously, I think, is why only we know the words to that song. And that got me to thinking about, if parts of the Bible are true, and some of the prophecies in the Bible are true, there's some crazy things going on in the constellations right now. And we're approaching the 9-month mark of this certain star being in the womb of the Virgo, the Virgin, in the constellations. At the end of the 9 months, exactly on September 23rd, this other star, I think it's a new star actually, a dwarf star that's new, but I believe it's going to pass through the womb of the Virgo constellation. Now, could all these natural disasters and stuff that we're experiencing right now, could those be the labor pains? Because we're rapidly approaching September 23rd. So I'm just wondering, you know, does that maybe have something to do with it? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd like some feedback, though. Maybe I'm on the right track. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy and I should go put my tinfoil hat on like they say. I don't know. You tell me.